Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it does not work without you guys, man. So, the unofficial start to summer, it started. It's Memorial Day, and let me say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you veterans that are out there, and especially to all you veterans that are no longer with us. That's what this day is really about. That's what it's really, really about. We wouldn't be the country we are without those guys. So, just got finished with my live stream, and I always feel so good after doing a live stream, even with the trolls and stuff like that. It's just a great way of getting together with all of you friends and things, and just being in touch. And a couple of things I want to touch on here before I go to bed as I go through today. Today was a great day. I got some plants planted for my garden. Did some work on the house, got the gutters cleaned out, did some work on the shot glass racks and mug racks and things like that, which is great because I just like to work. It's just if anybody who knows me understands that I just like to work. I need to stay busy or I literally go crazy. Well, as you can see, I'm already crazy, but that is what it is. The Cowboys say that their focus right now is getting the Dak Prescott deal done. That's paramount to the season and everything else. Once they get that done, then they said basically, we might be interested in Adams. We might be interested in Adams as well. Now, I don't know that they're interested at a 1 1/3, but I've been looking at that from the other standpoint. What I try and do, and a lot of times people will say I'm a flip flopper. Oh, but you said, now listen, what I'm trying to do is to get you to think and to look at both sides of the equation. For me, I think a first round pick for safety, a position that has been devalued. Let me say that again. A position that's been devalued. To give up a number one and pay him probably $15 million a year, to me, is too steep of a price. If we're talking about a second and third, then I'm listening. I'm okay with, especially since we'll have a third round compensatory pick because of Byron Jones. So what you could kind of say is, well, we could have had Byron Jones or we could have had Jamal Adams minus a second round pick. That's what we're talking about. Cost wise, you're talking about basically the same kind of area code with money. Byron Jones maybe $2 million more than Jamal Adams. So cost wise, you could have said, well, we could have kept Byron Jones. Pick wise, you got the third round pick, so you don't really count that because that goes with Byron Jones. It's the other pick. And you look at it from the standpoint of saying, okay, is Jamal Adams going to help our team more than Byron Jones did? And would we be able to get that guy in the draft? Now, the other part of the equation, if you're saying safety in the draft, generally speaking, that's one of those things that you get most of your safeties, really like great safeties, are in the second round. Not that many of them are first round picks. So, if you're saying the following year, I'm going to take my number one pick and use it on a safety as opposed to trading it for Jamal Adams, chances are you can probably have your pick of safeties. Get the top safety in the draft with the number one pick late in the first round. But that doesn't give you the guy this year. That's why it's so many different variables in here. It's going to come down to a gut feeling in the end. Do I believe that this guy will help me this year get to a Super Bowl? That's what it's all going to boil down to. If you think that getting Jamal Adams gets you to a Super Bowl this year, then you do it. You say, I'll take a number one. Great, fine. I'll use a number one for it because he'll get me to the Super Bowl this year with the rest of the team that I have. That's the only way you look at it. If not, if he's not, then you wait till next year and you use that pick on drafting a guy. It's that simple. And that's where you have to feel really good about your coaching staff and your players. And I don't have that answer for you. The other part of the equation is the whole Dak Prescott thing. There is somebody super chatted me. I don't remember who tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize. But somebody super chatted me and basically said exactly that. You know, it's either you are on the Dak Prescott bandwagon and you say, pay the man to get this thing done, or you're on the polar opposite and you're like, screw him, Andy Dalton is the guy. And there really is no middle ground. It's, I mean, it's literally cut down the middle. And the sad part about it is, the sad part about everything now is when you disagree with somebody, there's such anger, there's such venom. It really doesn't need to be all that. If I think, I'm going to think the way I want to think, and that's my right because of all the veterans that sacrificed for us to have that right. I should be able to feel free to think how I think, whether it's right or wrong. That's my right. And I shouldn't be alienated because I don't think the same way you might. That's the only thing that bothers me. I got no problem with people thinking that Dak Prescott's not the guy. I got a problem with people that say you're an asshole idiot and you can go blank to blank to blank, you blank to blank to blank. Because we don't agree? Sorry, that doesn't work for me. But this deal will get done. And in the end, we'll look back a couple years from now. We'll look back and say, damn, that $35 million we paid Dak Prescott, that was actually a pretty good deal. Because that salary cap's going to blow the heck up. Well, that's all I got to say about that. Whew. I can't believe this weekend is already gone. Crazy thing is, cooked dinner out on the grill. And I've been planning, I got all kinds of peppers. I love hot peppers. I haven't met a hot pepper that I don't like. I got some habaneros, I got some cayenne, I got some Tabasco peppers, I got poblanos, I got some sweet red roasting peppers and stuff like that. I got banana pepper. I just got peppers galore. And I was going through because I found some flower pots that were like $5 a piece and stuff like that look better than the old ones I have that are literally crumbling. They're crumbling, okay? They're turning into a pile of dirt. And I was feeling great because I actually shot a video and stuff on there that, because I'm teach people how to grow some stuff because we might need to be able to grow some stuff because we might get hungry. Might not be able to find fresh stuff in the store at some point. Just in case, I want to make sure I can eat because, you know, brother man, I got to eat. I got to eat. But I was feeling great about that. I just finished cooking dinner and stuff and things. And it hit me. It's like, wait a minute. This ain't Sunday. This is Monday. I got a show in an hour and a half. I'm like, oh, shit. And so I was like, okay, let me get my shit together because I literally forgot. It's like this 3-day weekend just flew by and now it's over with. And time keeps on. It ain't waiting for nobody. And the amazing thing is as bad as this has been, because I'm still hunkering down because the county I live in, we haven't slowed down as far as coronas. We are still, every day, more and more people. 25% of the state is in my county. Over 9,000 cases. And so we're still being cautious. I go out, keep my distance, I wear my mask. I'm trying to keep the corona away from me. But it's amazing that this going on 3 months has actually gone by really fast. It really has. And what you're going to find out when you get to be old like me, you're going to take a little bit more precautions. You're going to understand the essence of life is a lot sweeter. That you don't necessarily take as many chances because you realize I got a hell of a lot more days behind me than I have in front of me. So I better make sure I take care of my business so that way I have as many of those as possible. Because this day is done and I can never ever get it back. So I'm making the most of every single one of them. All right, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll see you in the morning.